Hi everyone. In this video we are going to record first going to solve the Leetcode problem 66 uh, 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 plus 1. Here what is given that we are given the larger integer. We are given an integer which is represented in an array from left to right order. Now we need to increment the large integer by 1 and then return the array. Here what is happening, the input is digits 1 2 3, add increment 1, last digit 1, it will become 1 2 3 1 to 4. Now the array represents the integer 1 2 3 1 2 3, okay, 123. By incrementing 1 gives it 124, then result will be 1204. Let's suppose the digit is given like this 4321. The array represents 4321. By adding 1 it becomes 4322, and then the result by after incrementing digits we need to return as a array fourth addition. Okay, similarly it is 9. Now the number represents 9, so after adding 1 it will give 1 0 10. Now we need to return 10 as a array 1 0. Okay, now let's move to explanation. What I have given, input is given a array, a digit array. Okay, input is given a digit array. Let's say 4 3 2 1. Okay, now to make this the solution will be 4 3 2 2. Okay, if I take what is happening here, we will convert this array into a digit, into a integer type number. Okay, into number, then added plus 1. Okay, it will become some another number. Okay, new number, then convert back to array. Okay, but there is constant. We are given the array size, input array size input array size is 100. It means the number will contain 100 digit number, which is approximately 10 to the power 99. Okay, after adding 1 it will become approx this thing, but this is a very large number. So to store this large number we have no any data type, primitive data type. Okay, it will out of bound in integer or even long. Now what we can do here, now we see we think some. Now it is saying, now from here we can observe that the array, if we convert the array into number and then add 1 and then give the array, it is not feasible. So we need to think some another approach. Now we have given input. Okay, input is something like let's suppose 1 2. Okay, it means we need to add just 1 2 3. Okay, let's suppose input is given 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, we need to add just last position to 1. We will do 6 something. Okay, similarly if the array is given like 9 9 9 1, now what we need to do, we need to add here 1. Okay, if we add 1 here it will become something 0. Okay, 1 will be carry forward. Now we need to add 1 here. Okay, it will be, no sorry, we have added 1 will be carry forward, so 9 plus 1 will be 10 0. Again 1 will be carry forward 1 and added into 2, it will 2 0, this thing. Okay, now similarly if we given only 9, after adding 1 it will become something 0, and then we need to carry forward 1, so 1 plus 1 will be 10. So what we have observed here, if the array contains leading 9 or 9 at the last digit, we call to the next, we carry forward to the next number. Okay, next number. And if it is last is 9, then we added one extra 1 to here. Now so what will happen? Let's suppose, so let's get the point. Let us get the point. The point is here 1 2 3. Okay, here just add 1, return the array, it is fine because there is no 9 here. Okay, if you have multiple 9, so more than one 9, then we need to add 1 here, then the carry 1, which will be added to the remaining parts of the array. Okay, now it will be added 1 again for the remaining parts, it will be added 1, and for the remaining part it will add 1, and last it will be return the value. So what is happening here? Here we're calling the same function for the multiple size of the array. Do you know? Observe that 9 9 9 9. Let's suppose this is number. Okay, now first added 1. Okay, what will become? Something, it will become 0. Carry forward 1. So the remaining parts means these parts, only these parts. Now these parts become a new array, which will incremented by 1 from previous one, carry forward. Similarly, since this is 9, so again this part will be a new array, and which will be incremented, which will give the 1 carry forward as a value. So what is happening here? So here we observe that we are calling same operation on a different array size of element. So from here it is something like to recursion, where we're calling the same function on the smaller input side. What is recursion? What is recursive? Recursion means we're calling the same function with a smaller input size. Okay, here what is happened? We have called the same operations on this array, on this input with the smaller input given with the smaller input. Now okay, so from here we can observe there is some recursion here. Now let's move. For the recursion we need two conditions. First will be base condition, and second will be the function call. Okay, or a method or some formula, whatever. Okay, now we first see what will be the base condition. Base condition means it will return that number. Okay, base condition will be what will happen. Let's suppose if the input's last digit is not a 9, here there is no 9, it means here is something like a up to 8, 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 8, up to 8. Okay, so we'll just add 1 and return that value. No need to call again function. Let's suppose it is just here 1, then there is no need to call the function. This is base conditions. Okay, now if we have 9, okay, if we have 9, if the last digit is 9, okay, now we need to call same function on this input 1 and 2, Since last digit is only 2, which is not 9, we'll just add 1. It will fall in the base condition and return the array. Okay. Similarly, let's suppose we have given 9 1. Okay. Now this is the last digit 9. So the input will become a smaller size. It will become something 1 and call the same function. Now it will become 2 and it will become 0. Okay. Somehow need to implement. Let's move to the function. Now what is happening here? We have given a function, recursive functions of array. Okay. Let's suppose we somehow pass this this number, this thing in a recursion function, because this is the going to be become a smaller and a smaller. Okay. Here what is variable? Variable is the size of the array. Size of array. Okay. So size of array. So n will be our main our and will be our I mean our main point. So n will be our observing point. Now let's see. Now we'll check it. Let's suppose we have given n means we have given array and then position. Okay, position of the index. Okay, now we have given this thing. Now what we are going to here do? If array at position is not equal to 9, okay, then we'll return what? Array at position, we'll do something like this thing. Array at position is equal to array at position plus 1 and then return array. This is a vector. Okay, vector of int. Okay, now find else what will happen? There is something, it means something there is 9. Okay, now from here what we have seen, if it is 9 here. Okay, there's two scenario here. The first scenario is the last digit is 9. At index position 0, it is 9. Then we need to increment the size. Okay, 1 and 0. Okay, otherwise we call just remaining parts. Okay, so what I mean, let's suppose if position is equal to 0, if position equal to 0, it means we are on the last input. Okay, this is the position equal to 0. Now here it is 9. If it is here, then what we can do, we can make array of position equal to 1. Let's suppose you have make 1 and added 1 extra 0 to the right side. So array dot push back, let's suppose we are going pb 1 extra 0 here, and then return okay, now else what it can be? Else let's suppose now we have given 1 9. Okay, if it is just 9. Okay, but this is not the last position. This position is not a first index or zeroth index. So we need to just call the array function. Okay, passing we need to call this function with the array input and the pass the smaller size of this position -1. Okay, what will happen? Now, so here will return, okay, at the end will return just array, okay. Now let's move to the coding parts. What we have given as include bits no error. Let's move to itself. Now we have given the array. Now what we are going to do, we are making a recursion call. Let's suppose we are return the recursive functions. Let's say its name will be answer. It is some function which takes the array digits as array digits, and we pass the position. Position means digits, last digits positions. Digits dot size -1. Okay. Now array is a recursive function, so it will return the vector. Type is vector int answer. Now it is taking digits as a vector, so we need to pass vector int, and there it's going to be, let's suppose we give the number as a digits, and then int position. Okay. Now it check if digits at position 0, digits at position 0, sorry, digits at position, okay, is not equal to 9, then we'll just need to increment the digits at position by 1, and return the digits. Okay. Now else what we can do here, else if position equal to 0, else position equal to 0, it means the last digit is a, this is the last digit, which is 9. Okay, what we'll do here, we'll just add 1, which will just make it means this is a scenario of like here we have given just last digit, we have given the position is 0, it means this is the the position at a 0th index, this is 9, so we need to just make the 0th index value as 1 and add 0 to the pushback. Okay, so what we'll do here, we'll just make digits at position 0 equal to 1, and then digits dot pushback, what will do, pushback 0. Okay, now this is the pushback. Okay, after making the pushback, what we'll need to do here, now this is okay, else what we just need to add, return the answer function with the digits as the argument and the position -1. Okay, see here what we have done, we have checked the position. Okay, now let's suppose the position is equal to not equal to 9, it means we just need to increment that by 1 and return that value. Now we have checked the position equal to 0. Okay, it means Now after this thing, okay, position equal to 0 and digits at position, okay, equal to 9. Then we'll just need to add position, make position as 1 and then added one extra 0. Okay, now we returned the remaining parts. Let's move to the question part. Let's do a POC. POC is here. POC, what will do here? Let's suppose control all, control C, and then text, control V, control Y, make it small, press it, wait. Now see what we have done. We have a given array. Okay, we have given, let's now from here we have given pass the digits. Okay, this is the array given input and the position, okay, by -1. Now what we have passed, now we have checked. Now from here we are checking the at position, is it 9? Let's suppose 1, this is 1 2 3. Okay, now what is telling, if the if the digit at position is not equal to 9, then add 1 and return that array 1 2 and 4. Simple. Now we're checking, now we have given the another 1 2 and 9. Okay, now what is here, we have checked it, the we have given the position, is it 9? No. Is it not equal to 9? Yes, it is equal to 9. Then it will not go to the here. Is it the position equal to 0? No, it not go to the here. Then we'll move to, then we'll just give this thing. Then what will happen here, we're passing the 1 and 2 as a input and 1 and 2 as a input. Okay, and this is the our 1 and 2 as input. Okay, we're we're passing the 9 here, but now we have decremented our position to here. Now it means we need to check from here. Now what we're checking, it is 2 is not 2 is 9. No, it is not 9. So we'll fall in this conditions and add 1 to 1 2 1 3, sorry, 1 1 3 and 0 1 3, add, will fall in these conditions. Okay, and add 0. So now what we need to do here, we need to add one extra 0 here. Okay, to last element, or just need to replace the position equal to 0. Now here we need to make digits at position equal to 0. Okay, and then this thing is fine if it is not 0. If it is 0, we need, this is 9. Okay, if it is 0 and 9 as well, both, we need to do this thing. Okay, here also we need to install. digits. Okay, so what will happen here, where 1 and 0, 9 9 9 1 1, we make the 1 and then added one extra 0 here, so 9, this is only 9. Okay, this is the position, so our positions are the 1 9 9 9 9, the one extra 0 here, again it will come back. Okay, 1 second, it is 9. If it is 9, we are not falling in this conditions, we are not falling in these conditions because it is not 0, but we are falling in these conditions, we make that 0. Okay, okay, and then increment the value. Okay, we need to add 7 digits at position -1 equal to digits at position -1. Okay, now, okay, it is accepted, submit it.